All right, well, welcome back to my old ranch. I've been working on this goat head problem that I have and making good progress. I'm just so excited that I found something to kill those things. I hate those things. Now in this video, this is the second part, I went and I ordered this 45% acidity white vinegar off Amazon, and I'll leave a link down in the description down below. And that way I could dilute it down. I could actually make it a little bit stronger than 5%. I'll show you the mixture that I actually use. I'm guessing that the acidity was probably between 7 and 10% once I got done mixing it. And it worked very well. You'll see how when I sprayed them, how I did a few of them that I sprayed just the center, just where the root is, wondering if it would kill the whole thing. Well, you'll see the result of that if you stick with me in this video. And I'm just so glad this is working. Stick with me. Let's find out what I do. This morning I sprayed a section, and I'm going to show you what happened to them in just 6 hours. And then I'm going to show you what happened to them, some that we sprayed last week. All right, now here's what I've learned about spraying these goat heads. See how the center is there? It's got the spider legs, so to speak, to go out. Now if I spray the whole thing, then that's good. And then I put a little extra right there where the root is. Now let's try something. I'll come back in a couple of days and give an update. But here I'm going to do just a good soaking on the root. On all three of these right here. But I'm not going to spray the legs. Let's do all of them right here in this area. I'm not going to spray the legs. And this one next to it, let's keep track of where this is. A little piece of wood. In fact, I'll mark it with a couple of rocks. This one, I'll spray the legs, the whole thing. A little extra squirt where the roots are. And we're going to see how that does. I'm pretty sure, based on some others, these where I only sprayed right there where the root is, and I gave it a good soaking so I'll go down and get into the roots. It takes a couple extra days, but I'll leave that one. I won't spray that one yet. But it takes a couple extra days, but the legs do die. It takes a little bit longer, but the legs do die. So we'll see what happens. Now this is what I sprayed yesterday. And even though it rained a little bit this afternoon, you see how dead they are. And you see here the ones that I missed. The yellow flowers are up. So now I've got to come back and re-get those. But let's see how these are dead. And I came down, I was spraying in here, and boy, I tell you, I am so happy that this is working. I've hated these goat heads for so long. Kind of like weeds in my life. Oh man. But you see how these have died? You see a couple yellow flowers coming in here. These are the ones I've got to spray a bit more. It is very encouraging to me to see this. Now you can see this is where I ran out, and now I've got to spray all this today. It's not supposed to rain again until tomorrow, so I will do another update on how these did as I walk down this little stretch here. As you see here, they're growing like crazy, and I come right down a little bit farther here. And I got a pretty good little pile of them. But I'm going to spray this today. Then tomorrow, we're going to come back through and I'll show you what it's doing. Now you see this, I didn't spray that one obviously, but I sprayed this one, and I walked just, about, I guess 6 hours ago now. And I sprayed this, and you can see how quickly they are dying. And now, unfortunately, what I have learned is that I have to spray more than just the center. I have to spray all of it, all the leaves and all that, and then it'll begin to die and not grow anymore. If I don't get it all, it's like this one right here. You can see I got the center, but I didn't get all of the peripherals, and they're still growing and try to do its thing. So usually you got to cover all of it to get it to die. Now this is a little bit more here. Then I skipped this little section because I wanted to get to, now just to show you, in my first video, these were sprayed last week. Of course, we've got more to do, but this is basically right here, it was right here, I guess, where I was showing you with my hand in a picture of what they look like before and after. But you see, these are quite dead. Got to stay on it every morning. Got to get out and just see what you can find, especially with the yellow flowers, and spray. Because I hate these things and I want them gone. So I'm willing to spend the time to continue to spray them so that I don't have to deal with these stickers in the house, in my feet, when I walk, in the tires, and all of that. Okay, now here's one that I did just the center. You can see that the peripherals, right now at least, are doing fine. The center has died, all the leaves died. So, same thing here, one right next to it. And same thing here. So you really need to get the whole thing. Same thing here. Now this one, right next to it, I sprayed all of it, and you can see it definitely dead and or finishing dying. Same for over here. Now, if we walk down here a bit more, you can see these that I sprayed the whole thing. That one there just started to grow. It's been raining a bit. But you can see how it's definitely getting them. Look at this one. This one's almost completely done, or dead, I should say. And then let's get down here where I sprayed into some of the other weeds that were that the goat heads had entwined themselves with. You can see how effective this actually is. This one here got a little ways to go, but it's getting pretty close. And you see too that the white vinegar really didn't bother the other really weeds that are amongst the goat heads. But you can see all this that I did, and this one's got some more work to do. It's got a lot more peripherals that I've got to get. But right now it's cool, the flowers are out, and now I know exactly where to spray to finish getting rid of these goat heads. Man, I'm so glad I found a solution after all these years. I finally found a solution that works. If I had started this a couple of years ago, doing this, look at this. This is just completely gone. Completely dead. Same for this. Look at all this. This was pretty intense right here, and it was going crazy. Look at how well that they're just gone. They're dead. And it didn't seem to bother the other plants around them, which is very encouraging to me. Now let's go over here to another section that I sprayed last week. And you can see here, dead. Just wiped out. Not coming back. There's a few others that I missed that are starting to sprout out, like in here. I've got them entwined with the other weeds, really. But now that I can see the yellow flowers, now I know where to spray to finish getting rid of these things. All right, so I got this off of Amazon, 45% vinegar, a lot stronger than the 5% that you get at the regular stores, put it that way. And so I'm going to dilute this down. This is a little less than $20 a gallon. So then what I do is I reduce it, and I'll put a little more than 3 cups right around there. I think that comes out to around 7%, 7 to 10% acidity. So I will take the spray bottle, that little pressure in it. Got the vinegar. Let's open it up. And this is good for cleaning all kinds of stuff. They say even rust. So I'm going to have to try that here. And then just take this. All right, then I take the vinegar, dump it into my sprayer, and fill it with water. I've got a line marked, and then you're ready to spray. All right, so this is what I'm using. This is what I got. Of course, I got it from Amazon. I put a link in the comment section, or not the comments, but the description section below to Amazon, so that if you want to buy this yourself, you can. Now you see here, over by the dumpster, I've had a lot of these. And these were just covered. This whole area was just absolutely covered with these goat head weeds. You see here, we missed this, but it's growing, so we're gonna have to come back and spray this. But this was just thick. And you can see how quickly they're dying. You can see the spots there were kind of dark. And that's where I put the oil mixture that I put on there to see if maybe that would work. And that definitely is not working. But all of this, you can see, and largely it's by my dumpster. So I can't help but wonder how much goat heads are coming in on the tires of the trash truck. But it's just, this is working extremely well, and I am so thankful. All right, now you can see how effective this white vinegar is being on the goat heads, which they drive me crazy. I know my neighbor's place across the road, where they came from in the first place, they're taking over. And not as bad this year as they were last year, but although we're still mid-July, so we'll see what happens. But please follow along. I'll do another update as I do a little bit more of this. I'll probably do one more update. Please like and subscribe. It helps me. And we'll see you in the next video.